Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It is football in Wakanda with your man Theo B, and y'all see my brother. He right here with me. Bars.
Represent.
Be real.
Representing. What's happening, y'all? What's going on? I am so glad, first of all, that you invited the brother to come do this dance with you. I'm more of an AFC guy, but I keep my eyeballs on the NFC too. So between the two of us, we got this covered.
Here's what we got lined up for y'all and everything like that. Y'all see what I got hanging behind me and everything like that. So it's safe to say he and I both are AFC guys, but for the sake of our sanity, the sake of our sanity, and make sure we're giving you the show that you deserve, he's going to focus on the AFC side of the house. I'm still going to focus on my Steelers.
I would not even begin to try to argue with you about that.
And I am going to focus on the NFC side of the house. No, he gave me that by myself. So we gonna make it do what it do. But before we go continue, big bro, I see we got the Kamoyo King already in the building. Kamoyo King is already in the building. I'm not sure if anybody else is pulled up. I see we got 4 people and everything like that. But we promise y'all a great show. We're gonna talk about it from the fan perspective. We're not gonna do it because we're not there.
Thank you for pointing that out, Theo, because a lot of people think we're experts. Nah, we ain't experts, but we do know a little something about football. And if you think we don't, listen to us. And if we don't sound like we know what we're talking about, there you go.
There you go. Imagine, if you will, you in the barbershop. And we in the barbershop with y'all.
Right.
And somebody then started a conversation about football. And we finna jump on in. Yeah. That's what OGs do. That's what they do.
And Ray Smith came in here early to harass you.
I see that. No stealing. Really, this is how we starting off the show. Shout out to my elder, Mr. Ray Smith, is in the building. The Kamoyo King, president of the Black Panther fan group. Yes. Football and comics. Yes. Nerds and jocks. They go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Milk and cereal. Stacey Adams in a nice suit.
So car seats and fat crayons.
Come on, somebody. Listen, the NFL has not disappointed. We know there's been a lot going on, and this is our first show bringing it to the people and everything like that. The Rock Wit Me Nation, those that are tuning in, trying to see, thinking we don't know necessarily what we're talking about. But there's been a lot going on NFL preseason. There has been a lot going on. Darren and I are going to do our best to cover it, and we're going to be covering it based on the slate of games that are coming up and the order in the games. I think our first game this week is Dallas at Philadelphia.
Yes, it is.
How about them Cowboys?
You want me to answer that? I think the question should have been, Jerry Jones, why are you letting your ego get in the way of football?
Hey. That's been going on since he took over the damn team.
Wasn't that you said to me? He ain't did nothing meaningful with that team since Jimmy Johnson was there, huh? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. You the NFC. Go ahead.
Like, I want us to think about this for a second. If Barry Switzer ain't still got Jimmy's team, they don't beat my Steelers in that Super Bowl. Jimmy's culture was still in place and everything like that. So I'm looking at him, man, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay right there with the Dallas Cowboys, because I can remember Michael Irvin telling this story, because he got drafted by not Jimmy. It wasn't Jimmy that drafted him. It was the previous coach. I can't remember his name.
Landry.
Yes, Paul Landry. He drafted him.
Tom Landry.
Tom Landry. Thank you so much. Tom Landry drafted him. And I can remember they lost. And the way Tom Landry was talking in the locker room, Mike was like, oh, yeah, the game that passed him by. It's time for him to step down. It's time for him to go. When I think about how Jimmy was talking about his negotiation process with Michael Parsons, I said to myself, this is not going to work out. This not going to work out. And nobody ever touched on it and everything like that. They would say the old school mentality. No, Jerry used some very specific verbiage. He said something about the father who's saying, well, you can get some more, and you listening to dad who just got into your life 15 minutes ago. I like, ooh. Ooh, that was such a stereotypical statement. Like, I don't know who leaned in on that one when he said it. You feel what I'm saying? But he said it with his whole chest, talking to Stephen A. Smith. And this be my problem right here. Stephen A. Smith heard him say it. Didn't check him.
Did you expect him to?
I mean, you know what? At some point in time, man.
A. Smith.
Man, you know what? At some point in time, things got to be what they're gonna be. And for Stephen A. Smith to be the person who he portrays himself to be and everything like that, you don't let stuff like that slide. Like if we think about the cats that we talk about, who we look at, I was doing a video last night. Shout out to Kamoyo King. I was talking about the similarities between Colin Kaepernick taking a social stand and Muhammad Ali taking a social stand. And Muhammad Ali would have checked it. He checked it. Like that wouldn't have slid by at all. them antennas would have perked up, and he'd have said, wait, what you trying to say? And why is that the analogy that you use? And why you feel so comfortable using that analogy in front of me? Like he'd have checked all that right then and there. And we got too many cats today. Let folks say stuff in front of them incorrectly, stereotypically, and they don't check them. So, but we're not talking about that. I just knew Michael was gone. I said that to say this. I knew he was gone. I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't reach the point of no return.
Yeah, because they was talking about negotiating, and then suddenly he's a Green Bay Packer. I mean, the swiftness with which it happened tells me Michael was already doing some stuff. He secretly met with some people because you don't hammer out one of the most expensive deals in all the NFL in no 2 damn days.
I believe this situation went from professional to personal.
It was definitely personal. The way he got on the phone was like, look here, Jerry Jones don't think fat meat greasy. Let's do this. And it got done in like 2 days. I'm saying, bruh, that's some angry energy. That was some angry energy.
Like for it to be like, nah, Brian ain't talking to you no more. Talk to my agent. Like the player don't even want to talk to you no more. Like, come on. You the owner of the team, and see that be the problem. That's why the NBA wanted to change that mindset, change the verbiage from being owner to something else, because folks be getting crazy. Like, oh, wait a minute, I can show you better than I can tell you. So, with that being said, I was gonna take a look here. And see what we were looking at in regards to the NFL. They do have the game this upcoming Thursday. I want to see
those aforementioned Cowboys against the Super Bowl defending champion Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, and the Eagles are favored by 7.5. I actually like that, minus 7.5. So if you're looking to put some change on the game, the Eagles are minus 7.5. For those of y'all that do not know what that minus means, that means they have to win by at least 7.5 points. If you don't like that, you could throw some money on for them to win 7 points. But anytime that minus sign is out there, that means what they're favored by. Vegas is picking them to win by 7.5. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. The leadership is out the locker room. It's gone. You relying on CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott. You got George Pickens coming over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think they have it in the locker room, and I'm going to say something that's probably going to piss off every Dallas Cowboy fan, but I feel like we can do this tonight here as well. When we look at the games, I look for Philly to repeat as NFC East champions. I do. I look for Washington to come in second in the NFC East.
Washington gonna be, if they don't make the playoffs, they're gonna be a wild card. But
and we gonna discuss that at another time. But as far as winning the NFC East, because that's what we're gonna do tonight. Look at who gonna win, who gonna finish last. I like the Giants to finish third in the NFC East in a close race for last with Dallas. I'm writing it down. Y'all hearing it right now. I got Philadelphia in that order. I got Philadelphia, the Washington Commanders, the New York Giants, and the Dallas Cowboys. I got Dallas picked to finish. Now, I don't like Dallas. I'm just going to put that on out there. But I do respect the franchise. But based on what they got going on right now, no. I like Dallas to finish dead last in the NFC East. Big bro, that game is September 4th at 8:20 p.m. that night. Make sure y'all at 8, you got your grub on and everything like that. Watch the game. We don't know if Daryl and I will be watching the game live or not. We're going to see. But this next game, we're going to lean on my brother, Daryl, because this is a AFC matchup. Who we got, big? Oh, Lord Jesus have mercy.
Oh, yeah. And it ain't just any AFC matchup. It is the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. I have to get back in the habit of calling them that because they ain't been the LA Chargers since.
Man, listen, I'm gonna help you out.
Before I was born?
Bro, I'm gonna help you out. You ready? I'm almost 60 years old. I got the San Diego Chargers, I got the Oakland Raiders, and I got the Los Angeles Rams. They just gonna have to deal with that. I'm not doing all
that. Okay. Anyway, they are playing in Sao Paulo, Brazil, which, interesting little trivia fact, is only 2 hours behind us. Because a lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna lose. No, they're not. Okay, you got latitudes and longitudes and time zones. Time zones don't overlap longitude or latitude. It's just bam, time zone. So 2 hour difference from Central. What's up?
My fault. I wasn't keeping up. Mr. Ray Smith says he liked that pick that I just put out there, Dallas to finish last. He might not like Dallas either.
He also said Jerry Jones is a clown. So
yeah, see, he said the Rams stay in Cleveland. He said the Rams stay in Cleveland.
They started in Cleveland.
They started in Cleveland. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Might be loud.
But anyway, we got about Kansas City and San Diego. Now, San Diego made some moves and acquired a few players like your running back Najee Harris is now an LA Charger. However, I think he is dealing with an eye injury right now. Because
don't the brother got a visor? Don't the brother wear a visor?
Yes, he wears a visor. I don't know the severity of the injury. I ain't gonna tell him that man is lunching on his squad or anything like that. He said he got an eye injury. So until I see different, not sure got an eye injury, right? That's all I'm saying. People seem to think this is the Chargers' year. I don't. At least not in this game. For damn sure it's not.
Wait. They think it's their year to do what? What they think it's their year to do?
They think the Chargers are going to be a factor playoff wise.
A factor in what? Like a factor in deciding who get home field advantage?
A factor in the game. Like they gonna be one of the 7.
Weed, you know what? They did say weed was legalized in California for a long, long time now. I think that's what that is.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, if you can't tell from my accoutrement who I'm rolling with, then I'll let you in on a little secret. Jeez. And I think I seen Mr. Ray Smith say something in the comments. He said KC by 1 billion points.
By
I don't know. I don't know if it's 1 billion, but I would say at least
Well,
7.
here's what Vegas has to say.
7.
Vegas has you favored by 3, and this would be a neutral site field. So essentially, right. Vegas is saying that this is a pick'em game. I don't necessarily like that. Now you and I talked before we came on the air. We feel comfortable enough on our show to disagree with point spreads and projected winners. We do. Well, I agree with Vegas picking them to win. And this might be on the low side. I like Kansas City by 10. On the high side, I like them by 17.
Woo! You are generous, my brother. I mean, I'm at least 10. Yeah, at least 10. Brazil. I don't think that's gonna have a. I don't think that's gonna have a bearing.
It's a neutral site. What somebody asked me to believe. I don't think
it's not gonna favor nobody, and it's not gonna put nobody in no deficit. I guess.
Watch this. If they were playing in Los Angeles, right, we would still think the Chiefs would win. That wouldn't be a neutral site field. that would be a home game for the Chargers, and we would still pick the Chiefs to win. What would be the point spread then? Because they would be playing on somebody else's field. Are we still saying -2.5? If that's what we're saying, well, Damon, it can't still be -2.5 on a neutral field. It can't be.
Well, we can find out Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. No, I think that game is going to
4 p.m. Eastern.
It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8
oh, then I was right. I was right. 4 p.m.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, y'all have fun watching my team drag the Chargers. The next game, we're moving on to Sunday games.
Watch this. They got the under over for. Watch this. They're saying Kansas City is only going to win by 2.5. But the under over is 45 points. Make it make sense.
They trying not to just talk trash about the Chargers. If the Chargers manage to do that, I will be thoroughly shocked. And a lot of people. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about what's getting ready to happen in the AFC West.
Now, I'm laughing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you're tuning into this channel and everything, down the line, gonna do our best to explain betting stuff to you. They got the chart. They got the Chiefs only favored by 2.5. They're saying the under over is 45 points. So in essence, what they're telling us, somebody is going to beat somebody 24-21. What 24-21 is what they're telling us. So do we really believe that's going to be the score of the game? Because that's the under over. That's the under over, and that's who Vegas favors. So we think the score going to
be. Pat coming to shoot holes in they behind Friday. Because everybody talking about he had a pedestrian season. He only got 3,000 something yards. Pat got something to prove. And here's what I'm gonna tell you about the AFC West. Remember when the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl and played?
You gotta say which year.
Hang on. And played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
You remember that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, think the score was something like what, 31-13?
Yeah.
Okay, O-line was decimated, got drugged. Pat was running for his life. What did we come back and do the next year? So Why? I don't understand all this talk about, oh, they gonna be a wild card this year, or oh, they might not even make the playoffs. What's his name? Catfish, the Samoan guy. Catfish said that. Mentai. We
You
ain't.
know what? You know what? No, I can't let you ride with that one. So shout out, first of all, congratulations to Manti Te'o being on the set of NFL
All right,
game.
Catfish. All right, what?
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
I bring it up every time I think about him. I'm like, bro, you got catfish by. Let me stop. Anyway.
So I'll be listening. You know what? The more I watch these cats, the more I'm convinced they come on air and they're told what to say. Like, okay, you gotta speak from this angle and you gotta speak from that angle. Like, I'm like, because I'm saying to myself, there's no way in hell y'all can believe the stuff y'all say. Like that, some of the stuff y'all saying makes no damn sense.
Yeah. And we've sold up a lot of key positions. So you might find yourself dealing with a very different O-line Chargers than what you dealt with last year. I think Jawan Taylor lost his job.
Well, let me ask you this, big dog.
Yes, sir.
So you like y'all to win the game? Of course you do. Of course you do.
I love us to win.
What's your point spread? Because I like my team.
That sounds decent.
Okay, all right. Would that sound decent? You are an AFC guy. Your team is in the AFC West. Thus, you're familiar with the AFC. I already gave you my selection in regards to the NFC East. Who's going to take it? The order. Do you have something like that for us in regards to the AFC West?
Absolutely. Okay. This should come as no shock to anybody.
Okay.
Chiefs gonna take the AFC West again. Now, as far as who's gonna be following them, I'm real concerned about the Denver Broncos because that defense looks fantastic.
So we got the Broncos at 2.
Broncos at 2.
All right.
And the Chargers gonna come squeaking through in third place. Won't make nobody's playoffs. And I am predicting the Las Vegas Raiders, even with Genty on their squad, to finish as dismal as a team can possibly finish. What?
I think that's fair.
What? 6-10?
You like the Raiders to finish 6-10.
Raiders gonna go 6-10.
Okay, big dog say 6-10. Listen, I ain't not that my brother is the AFC West aficionado. I'm not gonna knock him. That's what he said.
What did they add other than Genty? What did they add that's gonna make me go, oh my goodness, I should be concerned about that?
Well, you know what? I would love to tell you,
they gave up the lineman who's on that same side with Max Crosby.
I would say Brock Bowers, but Brock Bowers is only as good as the quarterback that's throwing him the football, who's only as good as the offensive line that's in front of him.
And what quarterback is throwing the football?
It don't even matter. Next team. We got a game.
I'm gonna tell you who's slanging for the Raiders. Geno Smith. See, he ain't got a response to that.
I mean, not that I dislike Geno. I like Geno. I like Geno.
I don't dislike Geno either, but if you talk about who I want at the helm, probably not Geno.
You know, hey, it is what it is. You got the next game, big dog. You got the next game.
Do I?
Yeah. September 7th, 1 p.m. Bengals and Browns. Bengals at the Browns.
Okay. We'll do it in that order. All right. Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
I know you listened in really close to what I'm about to say.
They got the Bengals favored by 5.5. Bengals by 5.5. Under over is 47.5.
I think that game's going to be an upset. I think the Browns are going to win that game. Yes, that is what I said.
If the Browns, I ain't knocking that. I'm not knocking that. I just know if the Browns win, I don't believe it's 47.5 points being scored.
No, the Browns ain't gonna win by no 47.5 points.
No, that's the total. They're thinking with both.
No, ain't gonna be no 47 points put up. Nah. I think they'll barely win. But the Browns got defense. Myles Garrett is a factor. You can't just come into a game and say, "Oh, we about to stomp them out," and Myles Garrett is on the other side of the field.
And you like Joe Flacco like that?
No, I don't like Joe Flacco like that. I like Cleveland's defense like that.
So now I'm just asking. I know we got Mr. Smith here and everything like this because this could be a very, very touchy subject. Joe Burrow.
Okay. Other than Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, who is Joe Burrow throwing to?
That ain't enough.
Oh, Jamar Chase is going to get his, but so I just want to make sure I'm hearing you right because you the AFC guy, and I'm gonna go by what you say. Well, just like what your man right here telling you everything you need to know right here.
Who on Bengals defense scares anyone other than him?
Denzel Ward. Remember that name. Remember that name when you're watching that game.
Okay, so here's the question I'm asking because honestly, the under-over might have been right. The under-over might have been right because I'm saying to myself, so how many points you think the Bengals going to score?
How many points I think the Bengals going to score?
Yeah.
I think the Bengals are going to score about 24 points.
You know what the under-over is for the game, right?
You just said it, didn't you?
Yeah, so you just gave the Bengals the win. 24-20.
Yeah, I think y'all grossly underestimating the Browns. I do.
No. I believe you. What I'm saying is that that's why I asked the question. I said, how many points you think Joe Burrow go? You said about 24 points. The under-over is 45 points. I'm gonna make sure I look at this again. The under-over is 47.5 points. So when you say the Bengals gonna score 24 points, well, that only leaves 23 more out there, 22.5 if we're being technical, right? And so
if we believe that over under.
Right. So you believe
I don't believe that over under. No.
Okay, so what you're saying is, and I just want to make sure for the folks that's rocking with us,
will score more than 24 points. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Fans, y'all heard it here first. Big Bro believe that under-over is false. In essence, he believes the under-over is going to be higher, is going to be more than 47.5 points scored. He likes Joe Burrow to score 24. I'm thinking what Big Bro is telling me is he likes the score to be 27-24.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
27-24. Big Bro is picking Cincy. 27.
Oh, Big Bro is picking Cleveland.
That my bad. Big Bro is picking Cleveland. 27-24. Okay.
And here's another thing. Who are the defensive standouts on Cleveland squad?
I mean, I just got that one fool over there, Myles Garrett.
No, that's Cleveland. Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I mean,
standouts?
They did get
don't say nothing. I can tell you right now, nobody.
You don't like the DN for Cincinnati, the one that was holding out?
He's one guy.
They did bring in a rookie. That's why I'm not mentioning him. But you ain't like him.
They
Trey Henderson.
Just like Mr. Smith said, comment. Defense is sus.
I mean, it was.
And again, what did Cincinnati finish last year?
Oh man, they were third in the AFC North. I don't.
Yeah.
They ain't man. Listen. You know me, I'll be the one to
You
talk.
can have a bum ass quarterback all day. If he ain't got nobody to throw to and Muggs is in his face every play, don't matter. I done seen it happen to Patrick Mahomes. I done seen it happen to Lamar Jackson. I done seen it happen to Josh Allen. Bruh, it's a defense that's smothering you. It ain't shit you can do. Period.
Well, to your point, what I will say is this. Cincinnati is known for historically getting off to slow starts. So them losing the first game of the season would not be unexpected. It'd be like if LSU would have lost to Clemson. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You gotta let me see. What's the next game we got, big bro? Because you had 2-2. Oh, we got the Buccaneers. 1 p.m. September 7th. We got the Buccaneers at the Falcons. We got another under over at 47.5. The Buccaneers are favored by 2.5. They're asking questions. Is this Michael Penix bust out year? You know, this will be year 2. They're asking questions. Is Kyle Pitts the best tight end in pro football right now? Is he going to prove it this year?
Kyle Pitts
Falcons, yeah, the Falcons beat the Buccaneers twice last year. Right. They got Baker Mayfield over there. And I understand the excitement in regards to Michael Penix, how he performed last year. Myself, I like to wait. Year 2 is me. Like, holler at me year 2. Like, holler at me at year 2. And with the defense, Todd Bowles, Mr. Martin is just speaking about him. Todd Bowles is a former defense coordinator, one of the best defensive minds out there. I like the Buccaneers to beat the Falcons. Baker Mayfield. They still got Mike Evans there, who is still solid, right?
He's a dog. He's a dog.
You know, you got Antoine Winfield, safety. You got Vita V over there on the deep end and everything like that.
I'm not a dog.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers by 3. I'm gonna say the Buccaneers -3. I look for Michael Penix to have a solid season this year, but I do look for defenses to catch up to him. And if I'm looking at the order in which those teams will finish, I like the Buccaneers to finish first in the NFC West, in the NFC South. I like for the Falcons to finish number 2. I want to make sure I'm saying this right. I got the Saints. And who else I got over there in the NFC?
So you got the Saints, you got the Falcons, you got the Buccaneers, and I believe it's the Panthers.
Oh, the Panthers. You know what? That's crazy. Because that's I feel like the Panthers
look kind of nice this year.
Huh?
I said that to me. What I've seen, man, the Panthers look kind of nice. Them cats look
right. They do look kind of nice, but I still like the Falcons to finish number 2. I do believe in Michael Penix Jr. I do. I like the Panthers.
You don't believe in Bryce?
Here's the problem with Bryce Young. And it's a great question, by the way. Bryce Young is severely undersized. That's not Baker Mayfield.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's not Baker Mayfield. That's not Russell Wilson. Hell, that's not even Tua. That's not even Tua. It's not. This is a small.
Ain't Kyler Murray?
No, it ain't even Kyler Murray.
He's little.
Well, Kyler Murray is short, but he's stocky. Like he has the Russell Wilson thing.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So when I look at Bryce Young, my thing is you just ain't been hit yet. Like don't come out the pocket unless you plan on slide. Like stay in the pocket, you know,
right?
Stay low, because you ain't got enough meat on your bones. He need like 2-3 biscuits. He need to look
Now,
like.
now I'm looking at stats. Bryce Young is 5'10", 205. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Boom. Lamar Jackson dropped a little bit of weight. Lamar Jackson, 6'2", 205.
Listen, and
I know what you're about to say.
No,
I know it's a huge difference.
I know. No,
Okay.
I would say, let me say this. He bulked up last year, before the season last year, because he knew he was going to take a beating. Okay, somebody just stepped on his foot. My buddy got to go sit down.
Lamar Jackson didn't bulk up. Lamar Jackson dropped weight.
No, I said he bulked up before last year's season.
Okay, well then he must have dropped it before the season started.
He did, and I'm saying to myself,
he was 208 when he was 208 when the 24 season started.
Here's what I'm looking at.
Okay,
you're frail. You're frail, and the AFC ain't what it used to. AFC North ain't what it used to be, because it used to be the Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and Steelers both had defenses coming to see about each other. Well, Lamar Jackson, I love Lamar Jackson game, by the way. It's still predicated on him running. Well, you need a certain amount of weight on your bones when you playing football at a certain height. You know, if you 5'10", and I don't believe Bryce Young is 5'10", 2-0.
I didn't tell you what stats say.
Let me tell you why I say that. And me and you both gonna get this. Anybody that's played football before, played sports, they gonna get this. They lie about stuff all the damn time. Hell, they said I was 5'10" in high school. I ain't never been 5'10", nothing. No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh,
No,
they said I was 170 in high school. I was every bit of 145.
Not gonna do all that. So to answer your question, I believe the Panthers go as far as Bryce Young takes them. Unfortunately, I don't believe he takes them that far, because I believe he's going to miss some time. I believe Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers are just that much better than them. I believe Michael Penix is the truth. I like what the Falcons are assembling around him and everything like that. He's still in his rookie contract and everything. So I look for now, mind you, I could be wrong, but I look for him to come in third. I look for the Saints to come in fourth, unless Tyler shows me something I ain't seen, because that's the day one start.
Oh, I didn't tell y'all who I thought was going to do the AFC North. Of course, it's no mystery to anyone that the AFC North will be taken by the Ravens. I believe. Well, I mean, unless I don't see nothing in the AFC North is going to stop them. I believe that the Steelers will come in second. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. Browns third, Bengals dead last.
Bengals dead last. I mean, I think that's how they finished. No, Cleveland might have finished last year.
Cleveland finished dead last year. Yeah. That's why they got 18. That's why they got 18 quarterbacks.
Yeah, he said Spencer Rattler. Mr. Martin said Spencer Rattler is starting for New Orleans. I
seen him in a preseason game. He's mobile. He's extremely mobile. He knows how to run.
I saw him in Oklahoma, and I saw him in South Carolina. And I'm gonna say he hit the transfer portal to leave Oklahoma so he could start at South Carolina. That and you ain't heard nothing about no South Carolina.
Somebody thinks Spencer Rattler is somebody. They picked him up. He's starting somebody's squad.
I mean, he got an arm.
He can move too.
Yeah. He was able to do all that in college.
Yeah.
He just didn't do nothing. Here's Spencer Rattler's claim to fame. He beat Clemson while starting for South Carolina.
That's a feather. That's a feather in your cap.
Absolutely, it is. I guess we got another game. I got the car, unless you want to do the Dolphins and the Colts, because they both start at 1 p.m. But
that ain't gonna take long at all.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals taking on the Saints at 1 p.m. The under over is 43.5. The Cardinals are favored by 6.5. I like that.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. Come on, yo. See. We ain't even got to the Steelers Jets game yet. See, y'all doing too much. We ain't even got there yet because I don't feel like.
Earlier, when I was giving my predictions, and that was his response.
You know what?
They will have a winning season, but they apparently he believes they will not go anywhere.
You want to go ahead and talk about the Steelers versus the Jets, so I can go ahead and get this off my chest. You want to go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Go right ahead, because let me take my glasses off real quick.
Sure.
Let me let me head down.
Okay.
Let me let my hair down.
We got the Jets, and Justin Fields. Ironic.
Very much so. Very much so.
Do we think he understands his opponent enough to give them a problem? Because he did. No. Didn't Justin Fields? Didn't he used to play for y'all?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Do you think he learned enough to where he could take? Oh.
So Mr. Smith can appreciate this because Justin Fields did play for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Right. He did start his collegiate career at the University of Georgia. Here's what I found about Justin Fields, and I like him as a quarterback, and I'm rooting for him as a young man. You can tell from looking at his high school. You know, and high school is very much about who got the athletes, who don't, more so than who's got the best coaching staff. Well, Jake Fromm was the quarterback that was at the University of Georgia when Justin Fields got there. And Kirby wanted to put him on the field, but Jake knew the playbook. And it wasn't just that Jake knew the playbook. Georgia, if anybody's familiar, watches the Georgia Bulldogs play football, they don't run a spread option attack. They run very much a pro-style type of offense. And anytime you're running a pro-style offense, what you require from your quarterback is to be able to read the field. The Kansas City Chiefs, to a degree, run a spread offense, but it's more so out of a pro set. Patrick has to read the whole field. They're not just looking at one side of the field. When you look at the Baltimore Ravens, their offense, and it's when they get in trouble in postseason, is by and large, they're running a spread option. Lamar's looking at one side of the field. Very seldom is he looking at the whole field, going to throw back. Stuff get picked off. Well, Justin hasn't learned how to read the entire field. He hasn't. He was getting the grasp of that last year. He was, which to me was the first time since he's been playing the game of football he's ever been coached properly as a quarterback. But then you got to want to be coached. He left Georgia. He went to Ohio State, where the offense suited to his skill set. Justin Fields is the third fastest quarterback in NFL combine history. And I've always asked the question, what would it look like if Peyton Manning had Michael Vick's athleticism, or if Michael Vick had Peyton Manning's cerebral commitment to football? You wouldn't be able to stop that quarterback. The closest we've got is Steve Young. That's it.
So, what is your prediction for this game, sir?
The Steelers are favored by 3. Aaron Rodgers is a petty ass individual.
Do you see, and this is just me, do you see Aaron Rodgers making it through the entire season?
Not really, and not because he suffers a major injury, a minor injury. You know what I'm saying? Just something anybody would suffer through and everything like that.
Right.
So I don't necessarily see that. I see a minor injury setting him back. Nothing major, no knee injury, no Achilles injury, anything like that. Maybe a pulled hamstring, something like that, soreness, arm soreness, and everything like that. But I like the Steelers by at least 10. Like I said, Aaron Rodgers is petty. And nobody's seen him this preseason. Nobody's seen him this preseason. And so you don't know what the Steelers are going to do in regards to what the offense is going to look like. They want to run a lot of 2 tight end sets this year, and they have the tight ends to do it. Maxine, Miss Maxine Shaw, what's going on? So I look for the Steelers to win. I look for the Steelers to win by 10. And honestly, the Jets might not get more than 3.
Ooh.
3 or 10 points. I'm looking for, because Justin is gonna run. He's a quarterback who uses his legs to set up the run because he's not convinced yet he knows how to read the field. Well, you got folks coming to see about you, dude. And Jalen Ramsey's in the secondary. They got 3 number 1s in their secondary. Who you throwing to?
Lazard. Is Lazard going to be a factor? What's the other boy name? Oh my God, what's that other receiver they got? As Lazard and Gibson? Is it Gibson?
Who they getting open? Jalen Ramsey, Joey Porter Jr., or the other DB they just bought? No. How much time he got to throw this football? Because it's folks coming to see about this dude.
Well, I'll put it like this. I don't think the Jets are going to win in week 1. Garrett Wilson. There we go. Garrett Wilson. I feel like Garrett Wilson and Lazard are going to try to mount something, but I don't think Fields is ready to connect like that.
24-10. That's the score. 24-10.
27-6.
We can go that too. 24-10. 27-6. 27-6. And watch this. I look for Aaron to be talking to the reporters after the game. Where he be like, I feel like
I don't want to talk about
it. We played a good game, but we left a lot of things on the field. He gonna say they left some stuff on the field after they get that dub. Still could play better.
and as far as the AFC East goes, I don't think a damn thing is going to change. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Damn, you got the Jets finishing last?
Yeah, I do.
Damn, that's tough.
I do. I don't think they got nothing. They had Garrett Wilson last year. They had Lazard last year. What the next game, boss?
Hold on. You ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in this one. You said Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Yes,
I'm gonna go Bills, Patriots.
Oh, faith in Drake May.
Dolphins.
See, you got the Jets last too.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of is what it is and everything like that. I think the next game we got the Cardinals and the Saints. I didn't pick that one. The Cardinals are favored by 6.5. The under/over is 43.5. I don't know why they be doing where they be getting these half points from and everything like that. They are playing in New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans got the home game. I mean, I mean, I, I believe in the Arizona Cardinals. Like I like the Arizona Cardinals to pull that one out. I can't stall nobody. I can't hold nobody and everything like that. I'm not. Yeah, I like Arizona to come out, make it do what they're gonna do.
By how much?
See, that's the tricky point. Can't necessarily say I believe in New Orleans defense like I used to back in the day, and they ain't got Drew Brees back there and everything like that. That ain't what we got going on. So
I believe Honey Badger retired.
Yeah, so and he had a great career too. I want to say he had a great career.
He did. He left and came back. Left Saints, got a couple Super Bowl rings. Went back to New Orleans.
I mean, if you can, go ahead and make that do what it's gonna do. I like him by 10. I like 20-10, 20-10.
20-10.
20-10. Kyle Murray, 21-10, 21-10, 24-10, something like that though.
24-10. Yeah.
And I'm not going with that under over.
Right. That sounds
yeah, I like them to fit be under that under over that 43.5. I don't think that we're looking at that. They asking me to believe a lot in regards to both offenses, or they thinking I'm looking at Arizona to go off, which clearly Vegas ain't looking for them to go
as
off.
Far as AFC East, Paul Martin believes that the New England Patriots have a better 53-man roster than the Dolphins.
I mean, I picked the Patriots to finish ahead of the Dolphins, so I'm in agreement with that.
We gonna see. Now, as long as Tua stays healthy. Now, Tua mess around, get another concussion. We might have to voluntarily make that man lead the NFL because he done had a concussion, multiple concussions every single year he been playing in the NFL.
Not only that, but them cats can't play in weather lower than 70 degrees. And they got to do that quite a few times. Hey, they got to do that quite a few times, at least 3.
Come you believe that the Saints is gonna fight and that score gonna be a little bit closer.
I mean, it ain't but one way for us to find out. You know what I'm saying? I like the Saints, not the Saints. I like the Cardinals. I said it 24. No, actually, I like 21. 21.
21-10.
21-10.
They are
and actually, you know what?
They are the Cardinals after all.
Hold on. Let me drop that down. I don't necessarily like that. 17-10.
Next game.
Matter of fact, hold on. 17-6. 17-6. I don't like that. 17-6.
I'm gonna stay at 21-10. I think they can score 3 touchdowns.
See, that's that whole thing. Can they get 3 touchdowns? I don't.
Yeah, I faith in them like that. Like you said, we gonna see.
I like you to get into the red zone 3 times, but I don't think you're gonna cross the end zone but twice. Like I ain't got faith in you like that. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in I don't believe in them like that. You know why? Because they wear white helmets with gray face man.
That's strange, sir.
Ain't no gray nowhere in their damn uniform, but we've been had this gray. What? You're not an old school team. Like the Birdwell, the Bidwell family, change that damn color. Make it red, which is, by the way, what they did on their alternate helmets this year. They will be wearing a rivalry uniform. I look forward to seeing them do that. Who we got next? Oh,
we ain't gonna do the NFC West.
I said who was gonna finish. No, I did. I did not say who was gonna finish in regards to the NFC West. All right, so me and Darryl talked about this. We did like BBD would do. We tossed it up, flipped it, tossed it around, and everything like that. We realized we got the Cardinals, we got the Rams, we got the Seahawks, and we got the
dismal 49ers.
49ers. And he said dismal. So what I'm about to say is really gonna F some people up.
Okay.
I'm going 49ers.
To win the division.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Get what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said. What, to win the division and like go to the playoffs?
I mean, you say it like they ain't done it before in recent years. Like it's happened.
Yeah, but they wasn't riddled with injuries and they didn't give away all their team members in past years.
Listen, I'm gonna either be right or wrong. Some of these other cats that get paid to do it, they've been wrong too.
Who you got second?
The Rams.
Okay. Cardinals Seahawks or Seahawks Cardinals?
Cardinals Seahawks. Now I know some folks are gonna be like, Theo, why? Matthew Stafford is injured. That dude ain't played the whole preseason. There's a reason for that. His back ain't healed yet. He had all-season back surgery. When is he going to play? Because if you were going for him to play, it would have been during the preseason. Well, I'm looking at y'all going to roll Matthew Stafford out. Mind you, this is a dude who, while he is an athlete, is not known for making athletic plays. He's not. You're going to mess around and have another any given Sunday moment, except it's going to be for real. Because he's going to get hit and get folded up like a hot sausage, like a hot Vienna sausage. But he's going to get folded up. He's going to get hit and folded up like a tortilla. The dude, he cannot protect himself. And there's no way in the world, I as a coach, with the amount of money that you have invested in Matthew Stafford, I don't necessarily know if I play him this season.
He's expected to start.
Okay.
I'm just saying, he expected to start. Now, NFC West, like you said, and it ain't just Matthew Stafford. The Rams, period, have been riddled with injury.
Yeah. It's like process of elimination. That's why I picked the 49ers.
I got them coming in second, but you won't believe who I got taking the division.
The Cardinals. The Seahawks. Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Rams, Cardinals, 49ers.
I mean, you already made it abundantly clear how you feel about the 49ers.
That ain't got nothing to do with how I feel.
So you got the Seahawks.
Yep.
Making sure.
Seahawks.
You said you got
the sea chickens, the goats, the birds, and the panhandlers.
Listen, I'm writing down stuff. I'm writing down, seeing where we got people fixed that and everything like that. I'm writing it down. It's okay.
And Paul Martin just pointed out. Do you know who Matt Stafford's backup is?
Yeah, Stetson Bennett.
Jimmy Garoppolo?
Damn sure ain't picking him to finish first. I damn sure ain't picking him to finish first.
Jimmy G is not him. He is definitely not him.
You know what?
Go ahead.
I want to stay right there because Jimmy G not being him. You know who else is not him? And this is gonna take us back to the AFC. Mason Rudolph isn't him. Somebody said something.
But you know what? Mason Rudolph ain't gonna have a choice if Aaron Rodgers gets knocked out.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not necessarily sure. And the reason why I say that is because Mike Tomlin has shown throughout his time in Pittsburgh, he gonna play who he think the best quarterback is. It don't matter what where you at on the depth chart. Like Mason Rudolph got benched for Duck Hodges before, and Mike Tomlin has won. There's a quarterback, I forget what his name was. Used to play for the Miami Dolphins, came over from Washington, in a draft and everything like that. He looked better during the preseason. So I'm gonna tell you like this.
Kamario said Jimmy stealing football.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
feeling
why
pretty
he's a
good.
backup. That's why he's a backup.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm of the mindset Pittsburgh has their backup quarterback / quarterback of the future. It just ain't Mason Rudolph. He already on the team.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
He already on the team. Who we got, bro? Yes. You want me to cover the Giants and the Commanders next, or you want the Dolphins and the Colts?
We can do the Dolphins and Colts. That ain't gonna take long at all. The Dolphins and the Colts.
Dolphins are
the Colts
1.5 point underdogs.
The Colts are in trouble. That's about the best way I can put that. Like I told you before, if my man is healthy, he a gunslinger. The boy's a gunslinger, and who HN is healthy. Tariq Hill's healthy.
So you got an upset then.
Dolphins?
You know what? I don't even know if I can call that an upset because they only got the Colts favored by 1.5.
Who's calculating? What? They think.
Listen, I'm just here so I don't get fined. They got the Colts favored by 1.5.
Do they know? Are they aware of who's helming the Colts?
Listen, 47.5 under over for the point total, and -1.5 for the Colts. I'm just telling you what Vegas got going on. I'm just telling you what it is. I ain't making this up. I'm just telling you.
Daniel Jones.
They believe in Daniel Jones.
Quarterbacking for the Colts.
They believe in Daniel Jones. Mind you, they playing indoors, so the weather would not be affecting to it.
Exactly. You playing the Dolphins. When they somewhere warm, they've been known to run 70 on folks.
So you, sir.
No, I'm not saying they're gonna run 70 on.
No, but you picking the Dolphins to win.
Heck yeah.
Right? Okay. But that's not you can absolutely do.
Hell yeah, I'm picking the Dolphins to win.
Ain't we in Wakanda? You can do that. Okay, give me a scope.
Shit. Tua healthy, HN healthy, Hill healthy.
Vegas saying we got 47 points to play with.
47. Vegas saying 47. Shit, about 38 of that gonna be the Dolphins.
I want to make sure I got this right. You saying the Dolphins?
Dolphins gonna dog walk the Colts.
You saying they're gonna? You saying they're gonna dog?
Dolphins are going to dog walk the Colts.
You put this. I make sure I put your name by this and everything.
Put my name. Put my name by it. Sign it. Yes, I do not see no scenario where the Colts is beating the Dolphins.
So you like all 47 points used up?
Well, no, they ain't gonna be there. They might get close enough to kick a couple field goals.
So what's the scope? Because you said 38. I got 38.9. That's 47.
Yep, sounds about right.
Damn.
What
Big
changed?
Bro got the Dolphins 38 and
what
the Colts 9.
Last year? What changed since last year?
Okay, I ain't going that high. I'm gonna go Dolphins. I'm gonna go Dolphins 24, and I'm gonna go Colts 13.
Oh, so you don't think they winning either?
No, hell no.
Okay, we at least in agreement on that. I think that Dolphins gonna stomp them, but yeah, and we already
Yeah.
and we already talked
What
about
Mr. Martin say? Daniel Jones. No, we're not doing that.
Daniel Jones. He said Daniel Jones with a question mark.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You know what? This game is not going to take long either. This is another game at 1 p.m. September 7th. It is the Giants versus the Washington Commanders. The under over for that game is 45.5. The Commanders are favored by 6, and I like all that.
Okay, I think it will be a very spirited game.
I like all that. I like. First of all, let me just say this: the Giants have their quarterback of the future already on the roster. I've watched him, followed the young man all the way from Ole Miss and everything like that. Jackson Dart is him. Jackson Dart is him. That said, he's not going to get the start on Sunday. This will be Russell Wilson's team to start the season, and Russell Wilson.
They playing in Washington.
He who we thought he was. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. That said, Daniel.
Kamoya said the Giants gonna get violated.
Man, listen.
Violated is a strong word.
Listen, I like what Washington got going on. I'm not gonna hold you. They're saying the under over for that game is. We'll make sure I look at this right. They're saying the under over for that game is 45.5. They got the Commanders -6. I like the Commanders by 14.
Yeah, I
like the Commanders by 14.
I feel like there's no stopping Malik Neighbors. He's gonna get his. Period. He ain't gonna get enough though. like Kamoyo said, they gonna get stomped out.
Yeah, 28-14 is what I'm looking at. I like, as a matter of fact, no, let me change that. I like 28-10. 28-10. I like for Russell Wilson to be consistent. 28-10.
Do we so we think Russell Wilson toes done dried up? The magic's gone.
I mean, so when I looked at him last year, right? Not a bad quarterback, but the best years are behind him. So Russell Wilson now is more or less a game manager. You feel what I'm saying? And there's some things that, you can't do what you need to do. When you're under 6 feet tall, you got to be a game changer. You got to be a game changer. And Russell Wilson isn't that dude anymore. You got DNs coming off the line. They faster than him and they taller than him. What we doing? What we doing? So I look for him to get the Giants with this scoring opportunity, maybe 2-3 times. Give me a touchdown, a field goal, that be consistent with what he did when he was in Pittsburgh last season. That's about it. But I don't see the under over approaching 47 points. I don't. That's crazy. I don't see that. You know what Vegas back on.
So would I be out of my mind if I said the Commanders were going to beat the Giants by at least 15?
I'm sorry. I didn't understand.
I just gave him 18.
Okay, yeah, I think they're going to beat them by at least 15. At least.
So you saying about 24-10?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not off. I just got
if Jaden don't put up more.
True. And that's the thing.
Because if they get a broken play and that boy get out there and start running,
that's why I said 28 points. That's why I said 28 points. That's for a touchdown. You know, it's something that we didn't spend the block on and everything like that before we get to our next game. Because we talked about the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, and there was something that I wanted to talk about in regards to that. And we said we were going to, kind of go with those topics game by game as they presented themselves. Gilly the Kid and Cam Newton.
Oh boy. Are we going to mention Johnny Manziel too?
He part of it.
Okay, all right. Okay. Where we starting at?
So, right. So those of us that's rocking with us this evening, this all started essentially a few years ago when Cam Newton was talking about his definition of a game manager. His definition.
I remember that conversation.
Of a game manager and a game changer at quarterback. Now, of course, Cam Newton considers himself a game changer. Why wouldn't he? Daryl and I talked before we came on the air. A game changer for us at quarterback is someone who, regardless of how the offense plays, whether or not the receivers are catching passes, the running backs are getting yards, the quarterback keeps you in the game, whether he's doing it intellectually or whether he's doing it physically. He's making plays. If it's 3rd and 10, don't worry about it. You got a first down. If it's 2nd and 17, don't worry about it. He finna get your first down. That's what Daryl and I have said we consider to be a game changer to be. A game manager, if the receivers ain't catching, the running backs ain't running, there's not a damn thing your quarterback can do for you, which is what Russell Wilson would be right now. He's a game manager. Mason Rudolph would be a game manager. Lamar Jackson, game changer. Patrick Mahomes, game changer. Josh Allen, game changer. What Aaron Rodgers was early in his career, a game changer. That's how it started. Well, we went to move the conversation, top 10 quarterbacks this coming into the season. I think there's some, I think there's some emotion involved. There's some irrationality, some cognitive dissonance.
Absolutely. Can I ask you a question?
Go right ahead, sure.
Okay, you can continue after, but real quick, does winning a Super Bowl make you a top 10 quarterback?
I don't know how the hell you ain't. I mean, okay, so here, okay, when you ask that
if we're talking in terms of how Cam was discussing top 10 quarterbacks.
Here's the thing. I don't know what Cam was talking about because I watched the Super Bowl. Congratulations.
Josh Allen is a top 10 quarterback.
Right. But watch this. Watch where we go with this one. This is why I say I'll watch the Super Bowl. Darren, you watched that Super Bowl too. While Saquon Barkley was the hype coming into the game, the Kansas City Chiefs didn't let Saquon take over the game.
Did not.
Darren and I talked about this
one bright spot of that game.
Right. Darren and I talked about that game. What were the Eagles going to do if the Chiefs said Saquon not going to beat us? It was Jalen Hurts. He had the answer. He ran when he needed to run. He found receivers open when he needed to find receivers open. And the tush push, let's not act like that's automatic. Please see Texas. They tried that with Arch Manning. No, you got to have a physical quarterback to get that done. Yeah, you got to have somebody don't mind sticking their head in
there. And a hell of a center.
Right. So when I look at all of that, like I said, I watched the Super Bowl. I did. Your quarterback had a magnificent game. Jalen Hurts played a magnificent game.
A more magnificent game.
Right. Things just didn't go your way. So if Cam and I are watching the same game.
That D-line.
Philly's D-line dominated the hell out of that game. Their front seven was awesome. I don't know how Cam Newton makes that statement. It's almost like, and I don't want to make any insinuation, but there's some professional jealousy there. And I don't know why, because you've heard me talk about this before. We watch the same damn things they watch it.
Why would Cam be jealous of Philly?
I don't think Cam's jealous of Philly.
Then
and I don't want to use
omit a top 10.
I use the word jealousy, and I don't. Maybe that isn't the word that I should use, but I think maybe a little bit of envy there, and maybe jealousy is the word. Jalen has accomplished something in his career that Cam hasn't accomplished. It doesn't take away from Cam Newton's accomplishment, because I don't believe the Carolina Panthers would have been relevant. He was a game changer until he wasn't. He was a game changer until he wasn't. That's what that was. Well, I don't believe in having to tear down another man's career to uplift another. Cam did some great stuff, but okay, how many Super Bowls has Jalen been to as a star quarterback? How many fingers did you hold up? 2. He won one of them. Was it his fault they lost the first one? You just got outplayed. You just got outplayed. And so I don't know. I'm looking at the game. Me and you've been watching football longer than Cam Newton been living. That is what that is. So I don't know what's going on with the whole Gilly thing. Gilly.
Yeah.
I just want him to stop. But you can't tell me Jalen ain't a top 10 quarterback, because give me the other 22 quarterbacks you finna put in front of him.
Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
It ain't
20, if he ain't top 10.
It ain't 22 quarterbacks you can't put in front of Jalen Hurts, is it?
See how we did that? My brother would say make it make sense. There's 32 teams out there.
There ain't 22 starting quarterbacks in the league better than Jalen Hurts.
So what we doing? So what we doing? If we're talking recent history, he not a top 10 quarterback over the past 3 years, 4 years. What we doing?
Absolutely.
What we doing? He watch this. He ain't better than Dak Prescott. See, I
bet it's 22 quarterbacks better than Dak Prescott.
you see what I'm saying? We make it too easy at this particular point in time, because I could ask Cam straight to his face. So he not a top 10 quarterback. So who you got in front of him? And I know we're gonna get the usual suspects and everything like that, but it ain't that many usual suspects out there. We got Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson.
That are better?
That we would say are top 10 quarterbacks. I'm not saying better, but top 10 quarterback. We ain't got is Jalen. If we're put Jalen off to the side, it's Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. We're not really talking about anybody else. We're not. Those would be the only 3, even though Matthew Stafford has won a Super Bowl. We're not even mentioning him with those 3.
Now, here's what I would like to do. When we get done with these picks, I know it's only week 1. It's only week 1. If you had to pick teams in the NFC and AFC for the playoffs, just keep that in your head. And let's move forward. And maybe if we got time at the end, you could throw those out there.
We definitely gonna make it do what it do. We got a few more games up here. We got our first interconference game where you and I both could jump on. We got the Panthers taking on the Jaguars at 4:05 September 7th. The Jaguar
cat fight.
Yeah, cat fight.
Cat fight. What the odds makers say?
The odds makers have the Jaguars favored by 3.5. The over is 46.5. You know what? That's some good stuff over there in California.
46 points between the Jaguars and the Panthers.
Yep.
Mm. Mm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Asking me to believe that 46 points is gonna be scored between both teams, you ask me to do a lot.
If 46 points get scored, it's gonna be a lot of scoring on both sides, and it'll be the Jaguars winning barely. If it's 46 points put up, what, like 23, 22.
I'm not
Something
going
like
with
that. Because I don't see, if it's 46 points, I do not see the Jaguars stomping the shit out of the Carolina Panthers or vice versa.
Yeah, Mr. Martin said some promising young talent in that game on both sides. Yeah, what we're being asked to believe is that Bryce Young. We're being asked to believe that Bryce Young is going to put up 20-some points, and we're being asked to believe Trevor going to do the same thing. When if we looked at these teams during the preseason, I ain't seen nothing that looked like that.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, preseason don't count. And preseason don't, because here, for the past 3 years, guess who's lost every single preseason game?
Who?
Chiefs.
You listen.
Chiefs.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna
that
tell
is
you.
it cannot be a good barometer of what you gonna do in the season if we lost every single preseason game we played.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell my wife. Stop comparing your team to everybody else's. Stop.
Okay.
Don't do that anymore.
Okay. It ain't even gotta be my team. But
y'all the only ones that can brag about doing it though.
Preseason is not a good, in my opinion. I'll put it like that.
Watch this.
My opinion.
You know why?
Preseason
you know why you
can say barometer of how you're going to perform in the season.
You know why you can say that? Because your team is steadily in the playoffs, is steadily in the Super Bowl. You can say that. Somebody team that ain't consistently in the playoffs, ain't checking for the Super Bowl, they can't say what you saying, because fans gonna be like, if y'all don't have y'all asses out there practicing
all right, do we want to go through everybody's preseason and see how they did?
Not unless they win the Super Bowls.
And that ain't gonna be determined by the preseason.
Here's what we can determine. I seen your starters, not yours. I saw Trevor play.
Okay.
I saw Bryce Young play. Now you going up against somebody's ones and twos and you looking. So I'm supposed to believe that week 1 against somebody's ones, or y'all both finna light up the scoreboard?
Well, they playing each other, so possibly.
They playing different teams in the preseason too. No,
I get it.
Yeah,
I ain't got no skin in that game, so I don't care. But I'm pretty sure the Jags are gonna pull that out.
Well, Vegas believes you. Vegas has them by 5. Here's what I'm gonna say. And Bryce, don't make me look bad. Don't make me look bad. Bryce, don't make me look bad.
Do me a favor, real quick. Yeah. Can y'all kick Ben Smith the hell out of here? He being ignorant. Get him up out of here. Bye.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
Bye, Ben. Bye. It was nice knowing you, dude. See you. Deuces.
You know, a grown man
come got nothing better to do. Nothing. How pathetic is your life, Ben Smith? How fucking pathetic is your life? That you ain't got nothing better to do. Nothing. Nah. Bye. Come on, yo, if you could, please. Yeah. Send that boy packing.
Listen, to the moderators, next time somebody does that and everything like that, go ahead and report them before you delete them. Because that's what I was going to do. I like to let you be great. It's folks complaining about their right to free speech and everything like that. Now, mind you, because we can do it here. Hope somebody took a screenshot of it. But racism doesn't exist.
I would take a picture of it.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a very clever way to be an ignorant ass.
Racism doesn't exist. Now, here's the thing. You can do it on social media, but as we saw somebody post, that dude would never run up to somebody's face, ours, and spell out the word, let alone utter the word. You're gonna be swallowing your teeth. But because Cheeto is in office, social media has enabled folks like that to feel enabled via social media, because they never do it to your face and everything like that, unless they feel like they got numbers or they got a weapon on them.
And they show ain't about to run the fade.
No, not at all. So it's like, now, here's what I'm imagining. You're home. He's home.
Probably.
He don't like us. He don't like us. You and I are over here minding our John Brown business. Yes. We don't go in that area. We don't. We stay over here. He's so lonely.
Him bored.
He's so lonely. He ain't got no woman. He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no healthy hobby. The only thing he got that makes him feel good is to try and belittle somebody else. Damn, how sad is your life?
Carlos Rosado in the comments says, I'm Puerto Rican, and if he said that to my black cousin or homie, I'm slapping him because I'll be offended after they slap him first. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you,
Carlos. Appreciate you. Like that be the whole thing with me. Like, if you don't like me, but historically speaking, we can go back and look at it. You had it where people, I'm not going to use the word minorities because I don't like that word. It implies something. You have people of different ethnic groups forming their own community. And what does somebody like he do? What does he do? He comes from where he's at and goes harassing people. But he don't like them, though. he don't like them. They're not around him. They're in their own little area. He will leave his comfort zone and come over to somebody else to try and make them uncomfortable, but be the first one complaining about being uncomfortable.
Kamoyo, my mama used to say that. My mama used to say that. Sound like he ain't had since had him. But let's get back to this NFL thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we got it. We're getting on back to it.
What game we chopping it up about?
Me and my brother Daryl, we just like to expose every now and then the stupidity in regards to certain issues. Folks need to stop lying. Moving right along, though. So you got the Jaguars picked to win, big bro?
Big time.
Okay, big bro got the Jaguars to win. Let's go ahead and write this on down. Because I got the Panthers set to win.
Okay.
I got the Panthers set to win, and I got the Jaguars. You know, I like it a relatively close game. I like the Jaguars.
I believe it's going to be a barn burner, sir.
Okay, I got the Panthers 17. I got the Jaguars 13. What you got, big bro?
22-20.
Big bro got the Jaguar. I don't know how they're going to get them 22 points, but okay.
Hey, you ain't seen Travis Hunter do nothing yet. Travis Hunter might come out and open a can of whoop ass.
My bro say they going to get that safety. That's all right. We're moving on to our next game, the 4:25 p.m. game on the same day. Raiders taking on the Patriots. Big bro, this would be you.
Again.
The over-under is 43.5. They have the Patriots favored by 3.
It ain't even gonna be. It ain't even gonna be that close. I don't think. Oh, and they playing in Foxborough. Forget about it.
Yes, sir.
Forget about it. Patriots by 6.
Patriots by 6.
Yep.
Okay, the under over. Now that's fine. They got the Patriots -3. The under over is 43. So if the Patriots are winning by 6, what you saying that scope going to be?
You said 43 is over under?
43 is the over under. And I don't like them to score that many damn points. Like that's saying the Patriots gonna put up 20-something points. And that's saying the Raiders will put up 40.
Say I'm gonna give you a weird one because they always kick it field goals and shit. Something like 20-7.
You got the Patriots 20, the Raiders 7.
Yep.
You don't like Geno Smith to get him no more than 7.
He's Geno Smith. When you seen Geno Smith balling out like that? Ever.
Zeno, I got more respect for you. I do. So we gonna go. I'm gonna go Patriots.
And we already talked about the AFC West and AFC East. So y'all already know where we at with that.
I'm gonna go Patriots. I'm gonna go Patriots 20, Raiders 13.
Okay, you give him a little credit. All right.
I'm gonna give Geno a little bit more credit than that and everything like that. That low key gets us close to the over under because I'm just not going for 43 points. We got a few more games left. Good God Almighty, bro! They got us with the slate of games. Where we at? An hour and 31. We make a good time. We have the 49ers taking on the Seahawks.
You know what it is.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, big dog. They got the 49ers favored by 2.5. You feel me? It's a roll game and everything like that right there. The under over is 43.5. I like for my 49ers to come out and play some defense and everything like that right there. So
49ers playing in Seattle. 12 man.
I ain't seen that 12 man in the playoffs recently.
I ain't seen neither one of them in the playoffs, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, it was the more recent one would be the 49ers.
Yeah, but they ain't looking so sharp. And as much as you love them, they are not in tip top form.
Which is why I got the score being 24-13.
So you believe Brock Purdy is him?
I believe in the 49ers to get the fill away. Listen, you can get. I
got Sam Darnold out shooting.
You can get 7. You can get 7 on an interception.
That's true, but I got Sam Darnold out shooting it.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I believe in Sam Darnold like that.
Normally I don't, but I do know Brock Purdy.
So what you got then?
I'm gonna go. I don't see the 49ers getting more than 10 points.
Okay. So you got 49ers 10. What you got the Seahawks doing? 13 beat 10. You like 13-10?
Yeah, they could do that.
Okay. Daryl say 13-10. I like that. That's a close game.
Come on, y'all know. Said Frisco holding on like a hubcap on the highway.
Listen. And it's always one hub.
If they come out and shock Seattle, we gonna fix me a plate of words. I eat them.
We gonna take a look into it. We're gonna take a look into it. 405. This up your alley right here because you talk something about this. This is a AFC South versus an AFC West showdown. You got your
boys and Broncos, and they playing in Mile High. Well, not it ain't called Mile High no more, but Highmark, I believe it was called now.
Do we really? You know what?
Do we even
all
care?
the good? They did away with all the good names.
Do we even care what it's
It,
called now?
no, it's in Power Field at Mile High Stadium.
Empower. I knew it was something weird. Anyway, Empower is going to empower them to beat the living crap out of their opponent, the Titan. No, I ain't gonna say the living crap.
Oh, because
listen,
I'm right. You need to go write stuff down now.
Because I think the Titans are a lot better this year than they were last year.
Okay,
and like you said, year 2 might be that breakout year.
Yeah.
Guess who else year 2 is finna be?
Broncos.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Okay. And Denver got a defense out of this world. Everybody. Oh my God. They oh my goodness gracious. Let me
Question. Who's the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans?
Ain't it Cam?
Cam Ward?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
I like Cam Ward, okay. But Cam Ward here. Let me just give you a real quick synopsis. Okay. Roster. That what we looking for. Denver Broncos. Cortland Sutton. What's the answer for him?
I'm just, can I say I ain't feeling it.
You don't think the Broncos is gonna win this game? What's the spread? What's the spread, sir? What's the spread?
The spread is -8.5. Like Vegas is sold on the Broncos winning.
I don't see why you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, have you seen that defense? Patrick Surtain II, Hufanga, Trey Greenlaw.
I'm gonna go against my better judgment. I'm gonna go along with you. It's just okay. You know what it is? It's me and Bo Nix.
You don't like Bo Nix?
Well, I can't say it's me not liking Bo Nix. Bo Nix played football for Auburn, right?
Yes.
Then he transferred and went to Oregon, right? And I remember,
and that's when everybody took notice of him when he's in Oregon.
Well, watch this. Stetson Bennett beat him when he was at Oregon.
Okay.
If I'm remembering my quarterbacks right, if it wasn't Stetson Bennett, it was the one who just transferred to the U. But they slaughtered Oregon. He was there. And one of the things, Bo Nix, if they got the advantage, Bo looked good. Historically speaking, that's what that is. If his team is athletically superior, they're good. But if it's one of the other quarterback usually outshines Bo. So that's my concern. But I'm going to lead on your expertise. You are a Kansas City Chiefs fan, thus a AFC West.
See him twice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lean on that. I'm not in the AFC South like that.
And just to give y'all a quick history, last year divisional play, only reason we beat them that first time, blocked the field goal. So and then that second time, we decided not to play our starters, and they just drug us. So bro,
what would be your score?
What's the
Because
spread?
they got them by 8.5, which is that's a blowout.
Yeah, I got them. I got them blowing them out. 30. And 30 to 14. That's what, 44?
I'm gonna go 27-14.
Nah,
We'll go 27-14.
They gonna put up more points than 27.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Turnovers could play a part
Might
in
not
this.
might not be Bo Nix. He got some dog running backs too.
Listen, fumbles play a part. Turnovers. We got next, but hey, we both got them winning. You are the one that has them scoring 30. I'm going. Vegas has them by 8.5. Either way, we would both get paid off of that.
Okay. Okay. I think we just oh.
What's that? Oh, the Lions and the Packers?
Yeah. I was also looking at that last AFC game too.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be some head busting in that one. So
that's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, we should have a competitive game in the Packers taking on the Lions at 425.
I think that's gonna be a very competitive game.
The over is 47.5. The Packers are favored by 2.5. Lions are bringing back some defensive players and everything. I think I like the Packers by 3. 47.5. Huh?
Michael gonna be 100?
Close enough. I like the Packers. They got them by 2.5. 47.5 points between both teams. I can't necessarily say I like that.
47?
47.5 points.
What is this half stuff? What is that? 47.5. See the 47 to 48. Ain't no 47.5 points. Stop it.
Watch this. I'm gonna go Packers 17, Lions 10.
Ooh, you think it's gonna be that low scoring of a game?
I don't believe. I mean, it's the first game of the season, and I guess this is my thing. Look, it's the first game of the season, and when we start talking about a whole bunch of points being scored, you're telling me that the offenses, which normally speaking, the offenses don't have the advantage the first couple of weeks of the season because it's about timing. So when they're putting all these astronomical points out here, they're asking me to believe, and you and I have been looking at preseason, the first string offenses that haven't really seen any type of real competitive play. We're expecting week 1, all 32 teams, they're going to bring their A game offensively. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So I'm erring on the side of caution. I look for all offenses that don't have necessarily what the Kansas City Chiefs have, chemistry, because you got so many players that have been playing in the same system for a period of time. I think they're going to be.
Adam, thank you for coming through.
I think they're going to be rough. What's going on, Graham Adam? I think, it's going to be some uphill challenges here and there. They're going to do what they're going to do, but not where Vegas picking them to score up all these points. No, I don't believe that.
Okay.
But that's my reason. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again.
What you got, big dog?
So what you got, though, big dog?
You say the spread was 48? Did you say 48?
You might as well say they're looking for both teams combined to score 47, 48 points. I just don't believe that.
I don't think I've ever seen a week 1 score like that.
Because that literally would be us picking the Lions. I'm going to say literally, that would literally be us picking the Packers to beat the Lions 27, 24-20. Or 27-20. No, we said 27-20. No, it would be.
Okay,
go ahead,
okay. And then here's something else we got to consider too. That's an in-division game. They play each other twice a year, and I think they understand, if not know, each other very well. So I am going to go ahead and say 24-20.
24-20 Packers.
Yep.
All right. All right. We got another conference crossover. We got the Texans taking on the Rams. Rams are favored by 3.5. The under over is 43.5. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Texans.
Boy, you ain't never lied. Bruh. Yeah. Texas gonna come in. Texas gonna come in LA, and I think gonna give them what for. That boy CJ Stroud is he's up and down, but when he's on, he's on.
I like the score 24-17 Texans over the Rams.
That sounds good. That sounds good to me. Yeah. I got Texas pulling that out.
Okay.
Nico Collins is ready to go.
I'm sitting back on this one. This your show, big bro. Ravens at the Bill.
Baltimore, Buffalo. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here you go. Here's everything you need to know. The under over is 50.5 points.
Now that might be one where you could do that in.
The Bills are favorite sauce, and we're gonna come back to the Bears. We coming. We actually that's the next game. The Bills are favored by 1.5 points.
No, that's not going to happen. I got Lamar and Derek outlasting the Bills. Say 50?
50.5.
Did that have to be something like 30-18?
My turn.
Go.
Favored by 1.5 points, huh?
1.5.
Vegas saying they really don't believe in the Buffalo like that, because home field is supposed to get you like 3 points. Yeah,
they ain't gonna do that.
You know, it always comes down to these two quarterbacks.
High mark is them. They in High Mark Stadium.
So what now?
I was just trying to figure out because I keep hearing High Mark in my head. High Mark. That's the Bills.
High Mark Stadium.
That's the Bills. Yeah, that's the Bills. Okay.
So, for the past 4 or 5 years, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Okay. All right. And Lamar done lost weight. Yep. That tells me what his mindset is.
He's faster.
Yeah, you wanna run with the football. If I sit back and I think about what I just saw transpire this weekend in college football, there was a physicality that returned to football. We saw a lot of low scoring games, things of that nature. And you saw quarterbacks not necessarily taking off on design runs, just recognizing coverage, opportunity presented itself, they would take off running. This is in Orchard Park. And both teams got a lot on the line. Both of them want to go to the Super Bowl. Lamar hasn't been with the Ravens. Josh hasn't been with the Bills. It's a lot of distractions going on in DC at this particular time.
A little bit.
I like the Bills to eke out a close game. I like 20-17.
Okay. If the Bills defense was more than what it is, I might be inclined to agree. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Last on the list, we got the Vikings versus the Bears.
Here we are, Saucy. Here we are.
We got the Vikings versus the Bears. We got the team that, if I had to look at, and I'm talking about the Bears, have been, and I had to describe who they were in a movie, they would be can't get right from life.
He said that, Saucy. I didn't. He can't get right.
I mean, just since Jim McMahon, can we just say they mishandled the quarterback position? Since Jim McMahon, they mishandled the quarterback position.
But they got a decent quarterback now, don't they?
I mean, we're gonna find out this year too.
Now, if we're gonna talk about somebody looking good,
you know, so, but you know,
Jay McCarthy.
I'm just saying, as somebody whose team is suffered from lack of quarterback play, Paul Mark said that's cold, Theo. No, listen, we are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling it on down, doing it for you. We're not here to cause no trouble. We just came here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. I'm not gonna act like that. I like the Bears. Don't mean what I just said wasn't right. They have struggled. That's even with them going to a Super Bowl with Lovie Smith as their head coach. They didn't get there on no quarterback play. So,
one of them been to a Super Bowl in a dog's age. So
I'm looking at the Bears, but the Vikings, the Vikings letting go Sam Darnold.
For J.J. McCarthy.
Right. Vegas gives us the under over for this particular game. They're telling us 44.5 points are going to be scored. So somebody finna score 24, another one finna score 20.
Somebody lying in Vegas. Ain't finna be no 44 points in that game. No, that's a lie.
And I just need folks to understand that's what that is. Like, man, stop.
Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy are not about to put up 44 points between them.
Hey, did I say that's some good stuff they smoking over there in California?
Hey, they got that bomb.
So with that being said, I'm looking for the Bears to win. I am looking for the Bears to win. My fear is our number one cornerback, Josh Johnson, is gimpy. I like the Bears to win. Jalen Johnson. I like the Bears to win. The question is, how much do I like them to win by? Do I have any confidence in the Vikings? No. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Vikings 10 points. Now, that question then is, how much confidence do I have in the Bears, led by Caleb Johnson, at quarterback? I'm going to go ahead and go 20-10. I'm looking for the field goal kicker to come in and have to, use their foot a couple of times.
I got 17-10.
Said who? Bears or Vikings?
The Bears.
The Bears. So I recorded who all we have. Okay. I think we're going to find out what it looked like. We're going to see if me and you maybe could make some money. See if we got what it takes.
Okay. We got 6 minutes.
Dougie Fresh, you on?
Playoffs. Tell me who you think going to the playoffs. That's what? 7 teams?
All right. So starting in the AFC.
Four divisions and 2 wild cards? 6.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Martin said he'd see it 24-20 game. Justin Jefferson gonna light us up, but I think we can return the favor.
So I got the Bills, Ravens, Texans, and Broncos.
You got Bills, Ravens, Texans, and Broncos? Isn't there one team notoriously missing?
You know what? My bad. You know what? My bad. I got the Bills, Ravens.
It's 7. I was right the first time. It's 7.
I got the Bills.
4 conference, 3 wild cards.
Right.
Well, one gets a bye. I'm sorry. One gets a bye. Yeah, go ahead.
I got the Bills, Ravens, Texans, and Chiefs.
Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs. That, sir, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 2 more.
No, it's Bills, Ravens, Texans, and Chiefs. That's 4.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Why? You counting the Broncos already?
No. You need 7.
Right. I only got 4 so far.
You said Bills, Ravens, Texans, Broncos, Chiefs.
Yeah, but I didn't like how I had that. The Chiefs should have came first. So let me say
we just saying all of these guys that you named. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them got to win their division. So I'm going to assume you got the Bills taking the East. You got the Ravens taking the North. Texans taking the South. Who taking the West?
Chiefs.
Okay. So that makes the Broncos a wild card. And then somebody got it. Well, one of the ones take the division more than likely is going to get the bye.
I got the Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs, Steelers, Broncos, Chargers.
Steelers, Broncos, Chargers. The Chargers. Okay. That's almost identical to what I picked, except I left one of those guys out and put someone else in. I left out the Chargers. And I don't see the Chargers. Well, I take that back. I do see the Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs all going to the playoffs. Who I don't see going, you ain't gonna like it.
I mean, you can say the Steelers.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm replacing them, get ready, with the Titans. I ain't saying how deep they're going to go. I just think they're going to make it.
I mean, you can say that.
Okay. So we got Bills, Ravens, Texans, Chiefs, Broncos, Titans, Chargers on my end. So I guess I'll go first with the NFC since you went first with the AFC. Let's see here. I have, well, of course, Philly, Washington, Rams, man, it's so dismal over there. So dismal. I am going to say Vikings. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not. Packers. Lions. There we go. Philly, Washington, Rams, Packers, Lions.
You got Philly, Rams.
Well, I got Philly, Washington, Rams.
Who you got as your divisional winners?
I got Philly taking that division.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Rams taking the West. Packers in the Central. So there's that's the North.
Who you got in the South?
South. There we go. South. That's what I couldn't remember. Let's go with the Bucks.
All right. And your 3 other playoff teams?
No, I got Philly, Washington, Rams, Packers, Lions, Buccaneers. I need one more.
Well, now because I got your divisional winners, and now I'm asked. Okay, so you said Commanders?
No. Eagles.
Right. Okay.
Packers,
so who are your 3 teams
Rams.
after your divisional winners?
Who are my 2 teams after my divisional winners?
3 teams. 3 teams after your divisional winners.
1, 2. See, you confuse 1, 2, 3, and then the Bucks. Okay, I got Lions, Rams, and Lions, Packers. No, Lions, Washington. See, making it so hard. Lions, Washington are the 2 teams outside of the division winners. And I would actually add the Falcons. No. Panthers. There you go. Philly, Washington, Rams, Packers, and then Lions, Buccaneers, Philly. 1, 2, 3.
So I want to make sure I got this right. Eagles, yeah. Packers, Buccaneers, and Rams as your divisional winners. And then you got the Lions. Well, no, you got the Commanders, Panthers, and Lions as your last 3 playoff teams.
There. Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we got it penciled in.
Wait. You know what? Wait. My bad. Don't pencil that in. For the West, I got the Seahawks. I forgot about that. Yeah, for the West, I got the Seahawks.
So not the Rams.
Not the Rams, Seahawks.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna see. So far, I think by and large, we agree with Vegas. I think only disagreed on a couple of games and everything like that in regards to who should win, who shouldn't win. We gonna see.
Some they think are astronomical, and others is like, okay.
Yeah, them 40 points a game sound good. It sound good. But we gonna see. Also, before we get on up out of here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Ray Lewis. And Shannon Sharp. Can y'all just call each other? Like y'all over social media. Can y'all call each other? Y'all hit each other up?
Y'all both grown men and y'all both in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it like this. If we can't call ourselves being mature and everything like that, and we doing, if you feel a certain type of way about a teammate, you feel like a teammate that fell off doing stuff that doesn't represent them, don't do that. Don't do that. Pick up the phone. Reach out to that person's agent and everything like that. But I'm of the mindset, if the relationship was like somebody says it is, that dude should have been able to call you a long time ago. Safe to say that ain't what that is. That ain't what that was. And if you felt like that dude was falling off, you didn't pick up the phone to because I don't think he said anything like that. I don't think he ever extended the right hand of fellowship to him and say, "Hey man, let me help you. Come talk to me." So,
I mean, especially in media, when you see somebody in a situation, the first thing you want to do is criticize, be critical of them, and we got to learn to not be that way. Because if it's you, you would want the same kind of allowances. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because you would think if there was somebody that knew better, it would be him. I'm not gonna bring it up, but if we've been living long enough, we played football and everything like that. Because we say what we say, all of us got to pass. All of us got to pass.
And it is by the grace of God that one of them got to play in the NFL.
Yeah, let ye who be without sin cast the first stone. Ray. I ain't saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah, just like Amoyo said, call before y'all start clowning each other.
Yeah. You let us do the clowning. We ain't play on the football team with Shannon. We ain't go through the war. Let us do the clown. He don't know us. We don't know him like that. Let us clown from over here. Y'all got a relationship, man. Y'all stop that. Y'all stop that. Y'all stop that. Cam.
Johnny.
Johnny say he want to smoke.
Johnny, you don't know that man from Philly. You better stop that. All the people I know from Philly ain't got no problem running the fade. You gonna tell somebody that? I ain't gonna say that on the air.
When I see, first of all, let me, and I know, you know what? Can we be real? It's just the visual.
I always am.
That's literally your name. Be real. Be real. First and foremost, like it don't even sound right in a joke. And folks could not like Gilly.
And but folks know how we feel about us and being referenced towards that particular piece of anatomy.
When you say, "Oh man, I'll slap it." Oh, okay. See, Grand Madam Tarot not here. See, Gilly got his ancestors talking to him now. He got his forefathers talking to him and everything. Did you hear what he said? 400 years of oppression, and this dude is still talking about just slapping you, just low key, huh? Just pull up and slap. Why he feel like he got it like that over you? You got to ask yourself a question. You know what? I don't know why Johnny Manziel feel like he, being who he is just gonna walk up dolo solo and just slap me. That ain't gonna go right. Johnny, I get it. You don't necessarily think like that. We do.
I ain't even worried about the slap part. You said what you said. You told me to take something out of my mouth that wasn't never in there. So yeah, when I see you, what was up with what you had said? You ready to run that fade? You don't do that, man. You don't do that, man. Just we live in an age now where people just getting too flippant with they talk and they just popping off saying whatever. Man, that can. It can be answered the question. It's a football show.
Why we even talk like that? Like, I'm a heterosexual male. If I want to insult you, there are quite a few ways that I can insult you that ain't got nothing to do with your orientation. I never understood when I was in high school. And you know, we go back. While when dudes got mad with each other, they would say something like, give me oral. I'm gonna use it like that. I'd be like, why would you say that?
Yeah. Well,
you mad at him?
I feel like we was a little more sensitive and we went off about nearly anything. Pretty much, it didn't take too much to get us started except your mama.
Right, but I'm saying like just some of the stuff, like I never said, oh man, kiss my ass. No. He might take you up on the offer. That ain't what you want.
He said, bend over.
Yeah, you don't mean that. Don't say that. Like, don't say that. Like, don't tell no dude, man. No, don't tell him don't tell him to perform no type of fellatio on you. Because what you gonna do if he say okay? No. We can knuckle up. We can fight. Man, F you. Man, damn you. But the other stuff that's like if a dude say something like this, man, I'll make you my woman. Why is that way you would go with the threat? You trying to tell me something? Like, oh man. Oh man. Listen, that's us. We are at the 2 hour. It's time to get up out of here.
Oh yeah, it's two and some
It's
change.
time to get up out of here.
Yeah. We're gonna work on streamlining this for sure.
Yeah. Listen, yeah. So we got to get in and get out. We might have it where we come back more than once during the week because when we talk the NFC one show and then come back.
Because that NFC game is Thursday, and then we got
So
game on Friday.
Y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. Daryl and I will be coming back. It's football in Wakanda. Same time next week, if not another time, but we're gonna definitely do what we can to make this show shorter and everything like that. Let us know what your thoughts are. Leave them in the comment section. Share the video. It's football season. It's football season. Yes, we are still talking comic books. Yes, the wall will change. Yes, the wall will change. It'll look different tomorrow. That said, Daryl, you got anything for us, big dog, before we get on up out of here?
Go Chiefs. Tune in. I think I'll be here Thursday. As I look in the room, I have an action figure that I want to unbox on Thursday, and I think y'all will be I'm excited about it, and if I'm excited about it, y'all gonna be excited about it too. But we're gonna ride this football thing out, man. We're gonna ride this football thing. We're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make it bigger. We're gonna make it better as it go along.
Speaking of football, shout out to collegiate legends.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to collegiate legends. There are a line of action figures out there that are college football players. And Daryl, I took a look at them up close and personal. They are double jointed knees and double jointed elbows.
Oh, so you get some posing out of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And how much are they?
They are 30 bones a piece. They have a few collegiate action figures. I saw a Georgia Bulldog in there. I sent my brother Daryl a picture of a Navy midshipman in there. I sent Kamoyo a picture of the LSU Tiger in there. And I sent Mr. Ray Smith a picture of a Navy midshipman and an Ohio State Buckeye. No, they do not have Michigan yet. Nor do they have Florida State yet. Because I know that's going to be the question. But if you would like the links, to that, y'all just let me know and we'll make it do what it do and everything like that.
For sure.
Aside from that, we are out. Thank y'all so much. Y'all hit that like button, share button and everything like that. Leave a comment. It really helps the channel grow. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. That said, in the meantime, in between time, till next time, in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman, we wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.
Later, Gator.